A few weeks ago, I did a video on the top 5 scariest villains in comic books, and some viewers recommended some other villains I missed, so I thought best to do part 2. So, here's the top 5 scariest villains, part 2. This one was recommended by viewer JYDY-IF5RF. Bit of a mouthful. This is Jigsaw, a Punisher villain who was a hitman named Billy, who unfortunately met the Punisher and had his face smashed in a window by a castle. Billy survived, but his face had been cut to shreds, leaving it scarred, and he had stitches and a face only a mother could love. He called himself Jigsaw, and he swore revenge on Castle. Birthday Boy. This Batman villain is a straight-up psychopath who is fascinated by young girls that remind him of his first ever kill, a 15-year-old girl named Amanda. He wears a burlap sack with eye holes cut out of it and a party hat. He kidnaps girls and takes them to a room in a manor, and the room is designed to look like a little girl's room, and he tells his victims to make a wish as he holds a birthday cake reading "Happy Birthday Amanda" before he disembowels them. He also worked for Cobblepot, who was me at the time, as his personal hitman. Thomas Elliot was a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne, and unfortunately his father died in a car crash that nearly killed his mum, but Bruce's father, Thomas Wayne, saved her. Years later, Thomas Elliot returned as a villain known as Hush, who wore bandages around his face. Thomas wanted revenge, but not on Batman, on Bruce Wayne. Why? Because he was angry at what Thomas Wayne did all those years ago, and it wasn't that he didn't save his father, it's because he saved his mother. Thomas Elliot planned to kill his own parents to get the inheritance, and because Thomas Wayne saved his mom's life, it didn't work, and he has held a grudge ever since. This one was recommended by viewer Dave's Ideas and Creations. This one recommended Hobgoblin, who is scary, but I thought about the original Goblin, Green Goblin, who is scarier. Green Goblin was Norman Osborn, who was a scientist and the father of Peter's friend Harry. He tested a serum that was to improve a soldier's abilities, and it seemed successful until he began to suffer from mood swings and went insane. He donned a costume of a goblin and flew around on his glider and called himself Green Goblin. He was the first villain to ever discover Spider-Man's secret identity, and he caused the death of Gwen Stacy. It's Doomsday. This alien is a Superman villain who was experimented on as an infant by mad scientists on the planet Krypton before Kryptonians existed. It would die, and every time it died, the scientists would clone it, and it would come back stronger and immune to what killed it last time. It is an uncontrollable force that ravaged across the universe before landing on Earth. It beat the Justice League easy, and it even managed to kill Superman, which was deemed impossible at the time. That concludes the top 5 scariest villains in comic books, part 2. Hope you liked it. If you did, subscribe to the channel, really appreciate it. Like the video, comment on other things you'd like to see, and I'll see you on the next video.